Tony Bradshaw with AddSomeToYourIncome.com, and I would like to talk about goals. I'd like to really get a big difference between goals, vision, and affirmation statements. These three things at times get kind of mixed up in people's minds. They start telling themselves, I am smart. That's an affirmation statement. They start saying things like, I'm going to have read the entire library by the end of next year. It's almost a goal, but it's more like a vision. That's an essence to be. A goal becomes, I will read a book each week. All that said, I would like to use my discussion about goals to be in connection with my Pinterest board, where I have put the quotes I really enjoy about goals. So let's dive in. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. It has been a big part of my life and why I've been able to get to be the success that I am. This extra mile is often a lonely mile, to travel the lonely road, the road less traveled by, as the quote in the poem often goes by Robert Frost. If you woke up without a goal, well, go back to sleep. And what a lot of people do, they hit their snooze button. Nothing like a little bit of time travel on your morning. Your alarm goes off, you hit snooze, it's 9 minutes later, you hit snooze again, it's 9 minutes later, you hit snooze a third time. Before you know it, 27 minutes have gone by because you're living without a real specific goal and you went back to sleep. Here's what you need to promise yourself, no matter how hard it gets, you'll never give up on your dreams. Some of these, the sources are here, lifelong consulting. And let's glance back at the other two. This one, Fiverr, probably getting up at the 5 o'clock time. I call myself a member of the 5 o'clock club. This one from Passion Rights. So I want to kind of give credit there. Notice that those are there as we're going through these. With goals, I'm not sure why this is here, just glancing at it. Here it is. Believe in yourself. Follow your heart. It's all that really matters. Sometimes it's just more about you believing in yourself to reach those goals and get there. Happiness is not about getting all you want. It's about enjoying all you have. Some of these pictures with kids that are just so dirty, the snot coming out and everything, you're just like, but they're very happy. They're very happy. They are enjoying what they have. Thanks, 9gag.com. We have here goals, and it actually says goals. Hey, my goals don't stop me. Don't stop for anyone. Either you support me or I make it alone. Either way, it's going to happen. This kind of mindset is sometimes needed, and there will be people who either get in your way or support you in what you're doing. And they think they're supporting you by getting in your way when you just got to do what you're going to do. Go for that goal. Make it happen. When your goals are more important than parties, welcome to the 1% club. I'm curious about why it's written 1% club, and it's true. When you are reaching your goals, and the earlier one about sleep, and your alarm goes off and you get up and you get going because you have goals, you have things to accomplish. Same for this. When you are at the point where going to the parties is no longer your life, you enter into this other place of being motivated. That's a school bell. I'm here on a spring break day. Don't burn your opportunities for temporary comfort. Temporary comfort. I remember I first saw this in a book on education about sometimes we as teachers do this. Cut off the rungs in order to have a fire when we are actually going to get stuck inside the hole. Interesting thought. When your goals are more important than partying, welcome to the 1% club. Is there again? It must be very important. I have it in here more than once. I believe it as well. Look, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. And I think somewhere in my quotes I have who that's actually attributed to, but it might be anonymous. So moving forward, if it scares you, it's a sign that you need to do it. You need to do it. If that's your fear and you face it, it brings you such strength of character to continue on to other goals. Often I find with goals, and this is again about the difference between a vision and an affirmation statement, is when you really set a goal, you don't get distracted. It's a goal in which you can make it happen. I said in here, instead of saying I'm going to read the entire library or in a section of the library, however big your library is, you say, I'm going to read a book a week. That way, you know you get to the end of the week if you've read a book. So stop getting distracted by the things that have nothing to do with the goals. Because you can go into the library and spend lots of time there looking around and never really get it. All right, way too much about me. It's about you. You don't really care about me. I then must just simply work harder to the point that I'm helping you with what your goals are, which is one of the things I'm excited about with any of this, is like how to reach your goals is to change them from just being statements to actually being a success. It doesn't come from what you do occasionally, but what you do consistently. I need to practice speaking consistently. Anyway, if you are just doing this vision, I have this vision of what I'm going to be, that can help. That's a part of it. Do that. If you're getting up there and just saying, I'm this, I am this, I am this, I am this, that's part of it. Great. Talk to yourself. Have those positive statements that you make to yourself. The true success, the really reaching goals, is about having goals that you reach, doing it. Let's continue with other people's quotes. Focus right here from the Jimahawk. If you want to reach that goal so bad, you will have to make sacrifices. Stay focused and stay passionate. I like that on goals. Success. Okay, so we got this whole math equation. You got purpose, bring it in with passion. You're going to have failure. You got to know how to negate that and grow from it. You got the grace times the grit with an innovation, negativity, and comparison. It's totally going to be wrapped in there at a power times 2. You've got to bring together a community and be in the community, and of course have some inspiration. All of that is such a cool math equation to then have success. When people say you are a success, or when you become a success, there's all of that behind you. Will Smith has, for me, said a few things that really inspire me, and what he has done with his life is a great example of how to be and become something. So this says, set a goal so big that you can't achieve it until you grow into the person who can. Thank you, Will Smith. Some great things that have come from him. All right, so don't be surprised at how quickly the universe moves once you've decided. I feel this now in my life. I've made some really big decisions, and it's surprising me how quickly the universe is moving about this. And I'm moving forward with it. The flow of it is happening. Not easy, and big things, and it's happening. It is surprising how much it's happening. Who to surround myself with? Who do I surround myself with? Dreamers, doers, believers, thinkers, but most of all, with those who see greatness within me, even when I don't see it in myself. Those are the people to surround yourself with. I love it. I will. Just watch me. So many goals you set and plans you make. People will try to break it down and stop you. And you just go with it. I'm not sure why I have this one, except for that looks really cool to do pictures where you put them into, this is where we've been. Okay, I seem to have a couple of those, it looks like. How interesting. I might have plucked them onto the wrong board. Oh, it's a scratch thing. Okay, all right. All right. Hey, fear. Face everything and rise above it. Choice is yours. You could also forget everything and run, so you make your choice. And I don't know why I'm getting this picture. I think I spilled out of my actual board into another part of Pinterest, and these are all the things it's advertising to me, which you're getting just brief moments of some of the things it's showing. We'll pick just one last one here. Sometimes the fear won't go away. So your goals will help you to reach, stretch, and become what you're supposed to become. Yes, have a vision. Have a vision board where you put pictures. For me, Pinterest is kind of a vision board at times. Then have statements you tell yourself that are positive. These are affirmation statements. Most important, and know that it's different. Set your goals. Goals that get you up in the morning and get you doing what you're supposed to do to make the world a better place. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.